Of communion and compassion.
Take a look at this video shared by the U.S. bishops. It shows a strong and unusual message they have issued regarding the situation of migrants in the United States. A statement like this hasn't been made for 12 years, since 2013. In a message also released as a press statement, they describe the situation in the country as urgent. Just by looking at the vote on the document, it is clear that this reflects a common stance and an almost unanimous concern. 216 votes in favor, 5 against, and 3 abstentions. The country's bishops, gathered in their plenary assembly, are alarmed by the climate created by the new immigration laws implemented in 2025 under the Trump administration. We are concerned about the conditions in detention centers and the lack of access to pastoral care. We regret that some immigrants in the United States have arbitrarily lost their legal status. We are disturbed by threats against the sanctity of places of worship and the special nature of hospitals and schools. The bishops continue their statement by citing Catholic doctrine. They point out that it urges nations to recognize the dignity of all people, including migrants. They also add that they oppose deportations. We oppose the mass and indiscriminate deportation of people. We pray for an end to dehumanizing rhetoric and violence, both against immigrants and law enforcement. We pray that the Lord guides the leaders of our nation, and we are grateful for past and present opportunities to engage in dialogue with public officials and elected representatives. The content of this message aligns with Rome. On November 4th, journalists asked Pope Leo XIV about migration in the United States. His response was,
"Many people who have lived for years and years and years, never causing problems, have been deeply affected by what's going on right now. The spiritual rights of people who have been detained should also be considered, and I would certainly invite the authorities to allow pastoral workers to attend to the needs of those people. Many times they've been separated from their families for a good amount of time. No one knows what's happening, but their own spiritual needs should be attended to."
1 month before these statements, in early October, Pope Leo XIV met with a U.S. Catholic delegate that brought him more than 100 letters written by migrants. According to the Bishop of El Paso, one of the critical migration zones between the U.S. and Mexico, the Pope asked him that the Church speak strongly and in unity about the migration crisis. Now, the response has come through a joint statement.